Come on. I need to finish this and get it done.
It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place.
Especially on nightmare difficulty, with less resources.
Before, I was ready to curl up and die.
Without the trophy.
Let myself slip away.
And the platinum.
But here I was. The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me.
I decided I must write to warn others about those annoying, that one bullshit Alan Wake trophy. Today I'm going to be talking about the Alan Wake Up trophy in Alan Wake Remastered on PS4 and 5, which requires you to complete the game on Nightmare difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty in the game, so you can kind of see why this bronze trophy may be bullshit. Nightmare difficulty does a lot of the things you would expect from the hardest difficulty setting in a game. The enemies in this mode are much more stronger, taking a lot more bullets to defeat them. Likewise, they are also dealing out much more damage to Alan, so you need to make sure you don't get hit too many times by them. Thankfully, the mode doesn't decrease the number of checkpoints throughout each of the chapters, so even if you do die, you'll only be put back a few minutes or so you can easily get back to where you were. In terms of the combat, I never really struggled for bullets because there was always plenty lying around, and for the majority of the game I just tried to avoid fights because whenever it got hairy I just made like a certain blue hedgehog and legged it.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Dodging enemy attacks is definitely the best way to approach this difficulty, and if you've already played through the game on normal, you should be fairly comfortable with the dodge mechanic anyway, and if things get too troublesome, just drop down a flare or a flashbang and use that to give you time to get away. If you can get close to a checkpoint, any enemies chasing you will instantly be killed, and usually at checkpoints there's a bunch of ammo for you to pick up anyway, and then that allows you to then just save all your big bullets like the flare gun for the sections where you do have to fight a bunch of enemies because you're locked into an area. It's by far and away the simple and easiest method to get through this nightmare difficulty, and if you follow that you'll soon be home in time for date night with the missus. One slight annoyance with this mode is the Manuscript Pages, as there are around 15 or so of these collectibles that are exclusive to Nightmare difficulty, so you can't find these pages in the lower difficulties and you need them for the trophy. So you want to make sure you're using a guide in order to find all these to save you having to do another playthrough. I would advise you not to go for any of the other collectibles in this mode because they will often lead you down a path that, well, you might find yourself getting a bit stuck if you go for the other ones.
What happens if I try to go? Oh, look! There's a thermos over here. So the road this way, oh shit. Oh God! The road this way. Wow, I'm getting fucked. That was a bad choice to go over there. Wow. Wow.
And trust me, it's not just DSP sucking at the game, as I also found myself becoming unstuck going for certain collectibles, so just be careful in this mode. Now at this point in the video, you might be wondering how it's bullshit then, because I've mostly said nice things about this difficulty so far. But for me, the reason why this trophy is bullshit is because at the end of my Nightmare difficulty run, after finally beating the game, this is what happened after the credits rolled. Well, that's the game beat, but I seem to be missing something because there's no fucking trophy popping here. For fuck's sake.
Are you fucking kidding me? What? What the f?
Yeah, that's right. I spent 8 or so hours going through Nightmare difficulty, making sure I'd get all those exclusive manuscript pages, and yet at the very end of the game after beating that mode, I didn't even get the fucking trophy. So I quickly looked on PSN profiles to see if anyone had commented about this Alan Wake Up trophy, and I soon discovered that it wasn't just that trophy that was a bit glitchy to unlock, as people were also struggling to unlock Hard Boiled Writer, which was a trophy for beating the game on hard. Here you can see that people have beaten the game and seen the trophy pop up, yet when they go and look at their trophy list, the game's trophy isn't even there. How the fuck does that happen? I swear to God, the PS5 trophy system seems to be broken because there's a lot of trophies that just don't unlock. It's just an absolute joke. And multiple people are getting this issue. It's just so weird. So at this point, I really didn't want to have to do another Nightmare difficulty run. Even though it was easy-ish to get through, it would still have taken me several hours to beat the game again. So thankfully, there was a continue option on the main menu screen, which put me back at the very last checkpoint of the game. So it was just a case of spending about 2 or 3 minutes running through the final section of the game in order to get to the end of it. And then, once I skipped all the ending cutscenes, the Alan Wake Up Bronze Trophy immediately popped. Why I had to do the end bit twice, I don't know. Why it glitched out on me like that, I don't know. Why other people have the trophy visibly unlocked and then it doesn't show up in their trophy list until several days later or when they get another trophy, I don't know. It's just fucked. And that's why it gets a bullshit trophy rating of...
Alright, here we go. Let's go! Oh, shit!
Also, did anyone see these fucked up doors in one of the motels halfway through the game? They just don't fit in the doorway right, so they're just halfway up glitching through the walls. What the fuck? Let me know in the comments below if you saw that. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next week for another one with hopefully more normal doors.